What's up with y'all, family? I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves, and I hope y'all have been taking care of yourselves, yeah? You know, it has been a while since I've been on this camera, you know? And don't think for a second I wasn't thinking about returning, you know? That was no matter what, yo. You know, when I stick to something, I mean that. Though there are, you know, things you must fulfill in the world, you know, yo. You don't know me in real life, and I don't know you, but we get a glimpse of what perception, you know, shows us, which is energy, yo. And everybody, they read energy differently. There's some people that like what I'm gonna say, and there's people who like other people and the way they say it, yo. It's all about the way you interpret things and the way your aura it makes somebody else feel about themselves, yo. So I just want to say, man, I'm returning, yo. I'm back. I'm coming at y'all with videos every week, yo. I won't be consistent as I used to be, yo, because I got things I gotta take care of, yo. My life is good right now. I'm living, you know. I'm fulfilling, and I have everything that I need, yo. You know, I make these videos, yo, because down the road, yo, I want to leave something down the road for y'all to look at, to remind y'all still that y'all matter, yo. This world, yo, the way it was constructed, is to go against nature, yo. I've told y'all all the time that the trees behind me are within your blood, your veins. You have tree marks on your fucking body to skip through all programming of what you was taught, to instantly dilute that shit and to remind you that you are source alone. Now that you know that, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you have freed and cleared your fucking mind from debris, you must know that if the world is against nature, the world is against you. And that's why good is never tolerated in the world, yo. People, they live in reverse. It's like they've been hit with that reverse card in Uno. You know, you try your best to live right, but through pain you prevail, though, because you know how it feels to live in the bottom of the bottom. You know, you don't want to live in hell no more, yo. You want to walk out of there. And the only way you will is if you live the way God intends you to live, which is to live calmly, freely, and just be willing to explore. But I'm telling y'all this because the world is in reverse, y'all. Not everybody understands what the fuck peace is, y'all. They mistake peace for comfort, y'all. If you're comfortable, you're gonna do whatever it takes for you to feel comfortable, not giving a fuck about nobody else. When y'all are both a reflection of each other. You are them and they are you, but you don't know that, y'all, because you treat yourself like you're the only thing that exists, yo. You act like if you're the only being that exists in this world, not knowing that your ass couldn't take silence or loneliness, yo, and if it was just you in the world, you know. So that's why I make this video, to come back, but to implant truth in your brain, family. You know, I was gonna come back sooner than later, yo, but I have taken time to work on my spirit, focus on the new beginning chapter stages of my life, yo, and where God is, you know, pushing me, taking me, yo. It's a roller coaster, yo. You will have ups and downs regardless. But when you embark on living the right way, yo, everything flows naturally, yo. I promise you. Your eye contact, yo, is so fucking strong. And it does all the talking for you, y'all. If your eyes are pure, they're glowing, they're glossy. And the only way to get there, y'all, is to live the right way. But for example, family, when you don't know what the world holds, when you are living like a fucking zombie, when you don't know how the world functions, you're doing what the world has taught you to do, which is understandable. That's normal. You know, you're just abiding the laws that were governed to you by the Matrix. So you can't get mad for not knowing what the fuck is around. But when you come into videos like these and your mind starts flashing, because now that light it's starting to tick into that light, it sprouts or it blossoms. You are the light, y'all. I told y'all, you are the light. This is light right here, y'all. This is light. But light doesn't just form. It's built in darkness, y'all. You have to go through a stage of pure decay, darkness, and the void to realize that you are worth something bigger and better than the trauma, the guilt, the suffering, the pain, right? And that's what builds people. That's what gives you character. That's what gives you the ability to stand on your own without needing anybody, y'all. The world, they taught y'all how to live and move in crowds, but they don't tell you how to walk alone, face your problems, stand above them, and not stand below them, you know? So if you're still watching, man, I just want to say I appreciate you, man, because a lot of people, they want to know where you've been. I hope you're okay. We need your videos, brother. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, yo. I appreciate that, because that shows that you have a heart. Keep that heart, but lock it and don't give it to just everybody, yo. Because eventually, the more you do that and the more you are let down, the more you will hold your heart. And it's gonna hurt you because you're giving it to people that don't deserve it, you know? It's never bad to compliment anybody, y'all. Get that straight, y'all. If you like something or like someone and you want to compliment them, or you want to, you want to open the door for somebody behind you. Maybe somebody's, trying to get your attention. Speak, talk. You only live in this life once, and the physical representation of what you are now. So, speak how you feel. Don't hold nothing back, y'all. Because life is temporary, y'all. I've always told y'all that. But, one thing I want to say, y'all, is what I didn't mention, but what I will mention is that when you are automatically going against the world, because remember, I've told y'all, the world is in reverse, family. We're living in reverse order of operations. But you've been woken to the truth now. Not because you wanted to wake up, but because God has forced you to go through things that you are now questioning. Why am I going through this? You wanted that once upon a time fantasy. But pain strips that away. Like it's like removing all the bones from your body and forcing you to stand up without leverage. Right? Now you question everything. Now you think, why the fuck is this happening? This is what I was never told. This is what I was never shown. Until you walk that path alone and you see what really goes on. That's what we call a truth teller, a story teller. But now you know how the game goes. So now you don't gotta listen to what anyone says, y'all, because you are the proof. You are the reasoning. You are why everything is happening the way it is. Not because it's something you wanted to happen, but because God has showed you what really goes on in this world, y'all, that you may think is a good place, which in reality, y'all, it's a place with nothing but gremlins. But you, on the other hand, you are the angel, because you're trying to make a way. You're trying to bring peace onto the planet that deprives it and loves chaos, y'all. That's why I always tell y'all, man. You gotta have that spirit of God with you, y'all. And God is only gonna do so much. Yes, He's gonna give you the information. He's gonna give you the ways of how to defend yourself. But you gotta do one thing for God. You gotta hold back your identity. You gotta refrain and restrain purity. You gotta make sure your mind is on the same level of your body and your actions, man. Because if you are thinking about this, your body must react quickly. You must be light. You must be strong mentally, so nothing gets to you physically. And this is why I'm telling y'all this, family, because though I haven't posted in a while, y'all, I've always said that my videos are here to help y'all. But don't ever rely on nobody. Nobody. You shouldn't rely on nobody. Not me, but anybody, y'all. A lot of people will rely on women. You want to talk to women like they're humans, like they're creatures of mystique. But you don't want to, put all your cards in the bag and play Russian roulette with them. No, you just want to take it take it as what it is, and keep living life, y'all. Keep living life, y'all, because you are a king, and a king doesn't literally tell the world he's a king, yo. The king, he moves when he's not supposed to. By the time you moved, they don't know how to predict unpredictability, yo, because you're not speaking, you're moving, you're becoming. So I just want y'all to remember and remind yourself that if God put you here just by yourself, y'all, you're all that you needed. But that's just what I wanted to tell y'all, family, is that don't think while the world's going against you, y'all, you are a bad person. No, you were living like the people that were bad once upon a time, but God's seen something deeper within you that other people don't have. That's exactly why you were elected by God himself. You were chosen. You know, I didn't choose you, and nobody else around you chose you. So God did, and he ordained it for this to happen in this lifetime at this exact moment. So while you are thinking or worrying or maybe living in doubt for a while, God heard you. He saw, and he did whatever he could in his way to make sure you are who the fuck you should be, yo. Because I'm telling you right now, yo, there's a world, as I live in it, every single day I see things that blow me away, yo. You know, the attraction is just, it's like a multiplier, yo. Not saying that I want it or you should want attraction. But when you get attraction or when you get these eyes on you, y'all, it's because your spirit has strength. And they recognize that subconsciously. Because people, they love, you know, everybody in this world is attracted to strength. Why you think men like to work out? Why you think women like the most dominant things about a man? This is just science, y'all. You can't debate with science, y'all, because science is just what is. It's not what was. It's just what is. And I'm going to continue this in another video soon, but this was a video, family. And I hope you enjoyed a snippet or a sneak peek of what the fuck this life shit is all about, y'all. You know, I've always told y'all to hold your energy. Stop releasing your fucking semen. I shouldn't have to tell y'all this, though, because if we didn't have phones, y'all, you wouldn't even know what the fuck that is. You wouldn't know how to do it. You wouldn't do it until it was called for you to do so, you know? That's why I tell y'all to take your power back is to reframe, restructure, reprogram, and dematerialize your brain, y'all, because your brains will unlock your gifts. Your body is not gonna get stronger if you just look at it, y'all. You have to work it out. Just like you have to work out your mind, family. But this was the video, family. I hope you take these words with kindness as just a pure gesture. But remember this, family. Remember this. You're not alone. You're never alone. So while the world may avoid you or may, you know, look at you as an optical illusion, you are an alien in these motherfuckers' eyes, because you're just someone that's not alike, yo. Why you think they can't predict you? It's just what it is, family. That's why I tell y'all, don't wish nobody with bad intentions, y'all. Whether they like you or they don't. Everybody's going through different stages of evolution within. You just figured out the game and how to play the game properly, y'all. So now you walk. But remember, family, you got yourself, you know. Be proud of you. Be proud of what you have, man. Because nobody else is made in the way you were made, yo. I promise you. You know? So keep doing what you gotta do. Shine. Be yourself, yo. And help the world shine. Because people are dying every day. You're still here. So the universe sees something in you that you just have to go deeper within, yo. You know, the ocean is unlimited to how deep you want to go. It's just like yourself, yo. Don't limit yourself with limiters, yo. You can go so deep within yourself to where you find out things that you knew about you didn't know about every single day, y'all. But I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. I say, man, just know that I'm coming back with better, stronger, and more, truthful content, y'all. Because your boy is back, y'all. I was always here. I was just in the shadows, regrouping, getting stronger mentally, and becoming more focused on how the world is, y'all, so I can give y'all a better story as a storyteller, y'all. But I'll see y'all, man. Hope it's one and all is one.